And good morning, folks. Sherman Ray, Black Success Magazine. Want to talk to you a little bit today about returning to your first love. What do I mean by returning to your first love? Well, what I mean is that when you start a business, you do certain things in order to get that business up and running. In our case, what we did is we did a lot of advanced marketing, a lot of advanced publicity. We told everybody that what we were doing, and we got as much buy-in as we possibly could. Well, those are the things that you do when you first start any endeavor or you get involved in any kind of operation. Over time, what happens is you will start to lose that zeal for doing things like marketing and publicity and stuff like that. But be that as it may, the point is that you tend to stop doing the things that got you to the beginning. And that is what crushes a lot of businesses. In our case, we find ourselves in the same place. But I'm reminded more and more and more that you've got to continue to do the things that got you to getting your business started. Those things are like marketing. Those things are like getting out in the community. Those things are like continuing to tell everybody about your business and how great your business is. Because the tendency is for you to get in the minutia of work and the minutia of the day-to-day grind of doing your business. So here's some tips on how to get back your edge to getting back into business. Step number one, make a list of the things that you used to do. That's pretty simple. And in our case, we actually had a 26-week plan on how to get the business going. So I'm going back to that business plan that we had, or that startup plan, and doing and cataloging the things that we actually used to do to get the business started. And those things are email, Facebook, networking groups, flyers, business cards, going to events, that kind of stuff. We got to do that again, folks. And this is sometimes I think what we think is that we spend too much time on this stuff, or that we're kind of being obnoxious about it. But guess what? People need to be reminded that you still exist. So that's step number one. Step number two, make sure that you have a schedule to do those things. The hardest part about doing any kind of business is scheduling in more stuff. But guess what? You used to do that stuff in the beginning. I remember, folks, when we first started this business, I could do a video blog in the morning. I could roast coffee in the morning. I could do all kinds of things in the morning before I even started my day. And that wasn't adding another minute onto my day. That was actually part of my day. Our day starts here at 7 o'clock. I would start all of that at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I would be able to, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, that's amazing. I used to do all that stuff at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's not even 6 o'clock right now, and I've already been here for at least an hour and a half doing other things. So I used to be able to do all of that stuff starting at 7 o'clock, blogging, videos, roasting, all that other stuff. But you got it. So if I was able to do it then, I've got to be able to do it now. And that's vitally important, that you schedule a time for you to do all the stuff that you're doing. Step number three, don't be discouraged by not being able to get everything in. This is really important, folks, that you're not upset that you can't get everything in. Because guess what? There's only you and your team, and it's tough. It really is tough. At our business right now, we've got several employees now. We've got people who come in and day out. I just had a customer who's, gosh, it was an hour and a half before we even started the day. He needed his product, and we're a producer, so we had to get it out to him. Okay, but so it's sometimes can be very frustrating that you're not going to get everything done. But do everything you can to get that stuff done, because this will pay off in the end. Doing the things that we're talking about, returning to your first love, returning to those things that got you here in the first place, is vitally important for any business. You've got to be able to do the marketing, the publicity, the networking, all the things that you used to do that got you to this point. You got to keep doing that stuff. It's like eating food. You can't stop eating just because you started growing. You got to keep feeding, baby, which is your business. You got to keep feeding it. because baby's hungry and baby's always hungry. This has been Sherman Wright, Black Success Magazine. I hope you've enjoyed this, folks. Come on to our website, blacksuccessmagazine.com, and check out the website, download articles, share them with all of your friends. You can go onto YouTube, where we're at right now, subscribe to our page. Love to have you as a subscriber to our page. Share this information with all your friends, and especially email me at blacksuccessmagazine@gmail.com. And we would love to hear from you. Give us a word of encouragement on how we're impacting your life. This has been Sherman Wright, Black Success Magazine. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.